Hey y'all, Saphira Haven here. I'm back. This is part two, I guess. I had to switch devices. My camera booted me on the other one. Apparently, I don't have enough storage space. Anyway, where were we? Oh yes, we were painting Saphira's Haven. We're just started with the color red, and we're on the A in Saphira. So, with that said, let's get to it. Alrighty. So, continuing our painting here. And like I was saying before I got booted from the other one, this is a little more complicated because, you're going in between letters and you want to make sure you get it just right without messing up the other ones. So just doing the A here. Okay, A is done. Continuing on to the H. Like I said before, this is going to be quite a few videos because art takes time. So, you'll be with me every step of the way. I've decided I'm not gonna do it without y'all. So yeah, I'm just painting the H red right now. A little bit too much paint on the brush. Guess you could call me a jack of many trades. I like doing lots of different things. So just expect randomness and maybe some artwork, music. Who knows? Never know what you might find in Saphira's Haven. Done with the H. Gonna do the heart on the I, which we've already discussed. Was the base is looks like an anchor. I don't know why it ended up being that way. It just did. So now I'm doing the heart on the I. Just gently dabbing in the paint on the heart. This one's a little bit uneven, so we're going to make it a little more even here. There we go. Onto the R of Saphira. A little too much paint. Dab a little bit off. Gently with the very tip of the brush. Just gently brush it on there. I might need a smaller brush, guys. This one's a little complicated. I'm going to switch brushes because that one's just too big. Way too big. So we'll go with a smaller square. Smaller square. It's a pretty purple. And continue on to the S of Saphira's. A little too much paint again. You don't want to overbear the paint here. Might go back and fix the R a little bit in just a second. Let's get the S done. And just gently brush on the paint. Continuing on with the bottom of the S. Just gently brush on the paint and just follow through. Try to make it look as even as possible. Gonna go back and see if I can fix the R a little bit. It looks kind of cool the way it is, but I just want to touch it up just a smidge. There we go. On to the word haven. I'm going to start with the H. That's way too much paint. Okay, and then on to the H. I love to paint. A lot of times, like if I'm upset or something, I'll turn my negative emotions into something beautiful. Today we're just doing Saphira's Haven so that we can, well, because this is Saphira's Haven, of course. And when it's finished, which will take a while because art takes time, when it's finished, I will take a picture of it and it will be my profile picture on here. So I guess you could call it a logo or whatever you want, and just, I don't know, just painting away here. Still working on the H. It's being a little argumentative, but we'll make it do what we want. Just continuing with the H. It's kind of hard to do from an angle like this, but I wanted you guys to join me and watch me do it, and so make do. Watching me paint it in real time here. Just finishing up the H here. And the H is done. On to the V. A little too much paint. Don't want too much on there. Otherwise it won't do what we want it to. It's easier to control where the paint goes if there's less paint on the brush. So just kind of gently paint the V here. Just follow through to the bottom of the left side of the V. Okay, gonna do the right side now. Just, come on, brush. Do what I want you to. It's being a bit of a butt, but it'll work out in the end. Things like to argue with me. That's kind of just part of me. I like to talk to inanimate things, so catch me talking to things, well, that's just me too. So yeah, alright, and a little bit of a touch up on this side, make it all go together nice and easy, and the V is done. Last letter, the nine, the N, I guess 9 starts with an N, so my brain just, I don't know. Whatever, anyway. Alright, do the N, start with the left side here. Gonna do the little loopy swoop here. And continue down through the left side of the N. Now for the hump of the N, the hoop, the hoop, the hoop, the hoop, the hoop. And make sure this goes through so it doesn't, so it's nice and even, a little bit. Now for the right side of the N. Here we go. We're going to do there's a little too much paint. There we go. Alright. And then follow through with the right side of the N here. And then the swoop-de-loop here at the bottom. The swoop-de-loop. I love making up words. It's so much fun. And then there. Alright. I need a smidgen. Just a smidgen of black to do the apostrophe and Saphira's. Just a teeny little dot of black. Just a tiny one. Like I said before, a little goes a long way. Hey, stupid leg, get on there. Alright. I need a teeny tiny brush. Teeny tiny. Yes, teeny tiny. See, over teeny tiny brush. Just to do the apostrophe in black here. Apparently this brush is not going to work. I apparently used it for glue at one point. That's not going to help us. Luckily, I have lots of brushes. Here's another tiny brush. So we'll try this one. Just a smidgen of black here. Just a smidgen. Because we're only doing a little tiny thing here. Fill in the apostrophe. And voila. We have the words complete. So let me switch so y'all can see. There, the words are done. And so yeah. Thanks for joining me in Saphira's Haven for a little bit of painting. Saphira Haven. And with that said and done, I'm going to end this video. Remember always, where there's a will, there's a way. Have a wonderful day.